Hey, what's up guys? It's Mr. Johnson. Here I've got your second video for our first day of our virtual band camp. That first video was some breathing exercises. This time we're gonna work on some marching technique, okay? All right, so it's really important that we've got super good posture and we stand really tall and march really strong, okay? Because when we're doing these marching shows, we're gonna be marching on grass, we're gonna be marching over hills and stuff, and we've gotta have really good technique, strong technique, so that we don't look weak, like we don't look like a bunch of blades of grass are making us march weak, okay? All right, so we're gonna first talk about posture, just kind of your upper body, right? Whenever you're marching, okay, your shoulders are back, all right? They're not slumped or anything, you're just standing tall, okay? Kind of put your chest out. Now your eyes wanna be not flat, straight ahead, but they're probably 45 degrees up, okay? And your chin's doing the same thing. That's just gonna help us look stronger, we're gonna present better, we're gonna look like a better marching band, just doing that, okay? All right, so shoulders back, and you're kind of up like this. All right, and that's pretty simple for the upper body. Upper body just stays relaxed and kind of tall and strong. All right, so now let's go to some marching technique. Okay, now we're gonna start super simple. We're just gonna start with one step going forward. All right, we're gonna break it down. I'm gonna show you some things, and then we'll kind of take more and more steps gradually. Okay, all right. So I'm not gonna put my horn up or anything. I'm just gonna stand just like this. You see my shoulders are back, eyes and chin are up. Okay, now, whenever we are doing marching, we always step off with the left foot. Always, always, always. Okay, so when we take this one step, it'll be with the left foot. Okay, now, I want you to look at my legs. I want you to try to see if they are bent or if they stay straight when I do this, okay? So, you take one step. Okay, let me do it again. All right. Okay, now this area back here is kind of hilly and stuff, so I might look like I'm at a bit of an angle, but you notice this leg doesn't bend forward or bend up and then go forward, okay? Again, that makes it look like the grass is stronger than you and you can't march through grass. We ain't like that, okay? So, leg straight and forward. You'll notice I'm stepping on the back of my foot, okay? I'm not kind of stepping like this, all right? It's not like we're walking down the hallway at the mall, okay? This is marching. Cool? So, stand tall. I'm gonna take one step again. Boom. Okay, now, we have a certain step size that we take. It's called an 8 to 5. That's 8 steps to every 5 yards on a football field. Okay, so we all have to work on getting the exact same step size every time. That's something we'll work on whenever we get some time together and we've got those football hash marks that we can use, okay? But this step isn't super huge and it's also not super small. Okay, 8 to 5, it's just kind of like a normal step. It's not anything too big or too small. Okay, so let me show you one step again. Pull this back, eyes up. Here we go, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Okay, my heel hits right on the first beat of that. Okay, all right, so what I want you guys to do, you can pause it here if you need, just practice kind of taking one step, left foot forward, eyes, chin up, shoulders relaxed, boom, okay? So pause it if you need, work on that. We're gonna go to 2 steps next. All right, so 2 steps forward is a lot like the first step forward, except you'll go 1 and then 2, okay? All right, so we've got a couple different things to talk about now. So I'm gonna go on my first step forward, and you should notice, my weight is balanced in between my 2 feet, on my back heel and on my front toes of my right foot, okay? You're not kind of leaning back or leaning forward on one or the other, all right? So you got 1, 2. Okay, now this right leg, again, didn't bend, all right? And this left leg, you kind of roll your foot like this. Watch my left foot here. 1, 2. Okay, so you're not kind of picking it up. It's not doing anything weird. It's just rolling along on the ground. Okay, let me show you again. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Okay, all right, so 2 steps. Your feet are doing the same thing, straight legs, okay? Land on the back. Kind of roll forward on your left while your right foot is passing again. You're landing on the back heel. Okay? All right. So when you're practicing 2 steps, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Standing tall. Try to keep your weight evenly balanced. Okay? Practice that. Come back in a couple minutes. We're going to do 8 steps forward. Okay. Now when we're doing 8 steps, like I said, this is an 8 to 5. So technically, take 8 steps forward, that should be 5 football yards. Okay, all right, now, this is not a football field. have my 5 yards marked off, but I'll show you kind of what it looks like. Okay, shoulders back, eyes and chin up. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, all right. Let me show you again from this way. There you go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, all right. So we've got 1 step forward, 2 steps forward, and 8 steps forward. Okay, I really want you guys to work on this at home. Whenever we get some time together, these are going to be things that I will expect you to have learned at home. Now we'll work on them together, we'll clean things up if we need, but please take some time, break some sweat getting these worked on. All right, thanks guys.